another video. Um, hmm. Like I said, I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everyone's doing better than they did yesterday, which will be a major plus in the world, as you notice. So let's address a couple of things. Let's go ahead and address a couple of things. And um, as far as Rise Nation goes, I'm trying to put in more, do some more content, different content, rather than just GTA. So working on that, you know, doing and being the best I can. Uh, Personally, a lot of work needs to be done. Uh, so a lot of crazy, not crazy stuff, but a lot of just being all right, or trying to be all right, or taking care of myself. You know what I mean? A lot of that, a lot of that. That is the key. That is the one thing I will be trying to do. These next couple of weeks is get better at being a person who's better, who feels better, who thinks better, who's just all around just a better human being. You know what I mean? I feel like life has made me very has kind of hardened my heart. You know what I mean? Um, and that to me is a problem. That is a problem, and it's kind of affecting a lot of this stuff because I'm being a lot more in the best term I give you, a lot more meaner in a lot of ways, and I don't really like it. You know what I'm saying? So it's because it's not me to play the bad guy. You know what I mean? It's not, I'm not good at it. I can't be the a-hole, but some things, it's because of that I instantly go in defense mode when everybody is I guess speaking their piece on what they think of me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, for once, I'm kind of like not so keen on listening to what everyone thinks of me. You know what I mean? And that's for a good reason. That's for a really good reason, actually, because it's been too long. You know? I mean, every day of your life, you try to give some sort of motivation by speaking from your life, like from your life problems. You know what I mean? That's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? What's the point? Why talk about something if you haven't really, I guess, experienced it? You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't go for everything. It doesn't, because some things are common sense. Some things are really easy, simple to think about when before, you know, like it'd be so easy for y'all to think about the stuff you do it before you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be that easy, but y'all don't. We don't. Uh, we it's something you feel is extremely good. You dive in head first, and you just forget about the consequences that come along with it if it fails. You know what I'm saying? That's something that hits hard because I really be doing that. Like I really be trying to build this wonderland. You know what I mean? Like nothing will go wrong. Nothing will go wrong. If I stay like this, stay like that, and it's like stuff can go wrong. You feel me? And when stuff go wrong, you have different ways. You have different ways of handling those things. You know what I mean? So it it's very hard to think of myself as in this place. You know, let me get some things off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Because I've heard this on multiple occasions, and from the person I love, one of the well, you know, one of the people I love the most in my life. You know, there's a part of me that gets a lot of misunderstanding about me. You know what I'm saying? I try my best to not let the world dictate me from every aspect of my life. You know what I'm saying? It becomes hard because I deal with it every day. I deal with judging, judge, like this, people judging me. You know what I'm saying? Every single day. You know what I'm saying? I get it every single day. Like I do. And it gets hard. It gets hard. And I've attacked a couple people because of them telling me how what I guess what bothers them about me and my current state. Yes, it sounds horrible when I say it, you know what I'm saying, it does, but you know what I mean, like it's not really a bad thing. It's just when I feel like when bad things happen around some people, like certain amounts of people, those bad things rub off on them. You know what I mean? And in that case, when that person going through something, you know, they intend to inflict it on others. Now, that to be said, I'm not gonna really say, you know, make it an excuse thing. It's kind of complicated because you know, a person like me, I try my best to be the best I can every day. You know what I'm saying? My energy reflects the person that I'm talking to, that you know I'm conversating with, that I have some type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? It channels that. You know what I'm saying? If my energy's low, you know what I'm saying, if you're a person in my life, you would really know it by now. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it's a matter of understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain ways with me. There's certain ways that I feel I feel like that you should talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And for everybody in my life, for everybody that's been opposed as of late, because I am very hostile. You know what I'm saying? I feel very hostile, and this is from my own perspective of myself. You know, one of the biggest things about me, especially right now, is I don't cause nobody no trouble. You know what I'm saying? I don't. That's not my key, my goal in life, to wake up every morning. You know what I'm saying? I simply don't know what is the difficulty between me, like you. A lot of people in my life, they talk to me and they put on this dilemma on on them, you know, having to somewhat deal with me like I didn't ask you to be here. You feel me? Like you know what I'm saying? You be on here on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know it sounds kind of like you know, it sounds really like odd, but it's not a disgraceful taste. A lot of people come inside my life calling themselves wanting to help me, and this is like, how can you help somebody with just telling them the bad part about themselves, the stuff that you don't like, the stuff that you feel like you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I'm not saying you shouldn't say it. Oh, that's cool for you to be able to say what's on your mind in a proper way, in a proper tone, and you know, and be respectful about it. That's cool. Yeah, I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? You say what you don't like about, because that can be some things I don't like about you, but I embrace them. You feel me? If you're my friend, especially with my family. You know, I try to do it with my woman, but you know, it's becoming a lot harder, I guess, because I'm becoming, I guess I'm becoming more disfazed, and that's a bad thing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's a bad thing, because the moment I feel like I start letting things go as quickly as they come, I get really like disposition. You know what I mean? I don't put as much feeling forward. I don't, you know, do much to make my presence felt. You know what I'm saying? And it's surely because there's some times where I get it's weird, y'all. It's weird. There, you know, when you go out, like for example, when you go out and drink and like get a drink or something, right? And you're drunk, or I guess you're high. You know what I'm saying? And you just feel it gets so bad to the point where you just start talking to yourself and telling yourself like, man, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? It'll be good. It'll be fine. It'll be all right. You know what I mean? And it's like everybody wants to be heard. Everybody wants to be listened to. Everybody wants to be understood. But it doesn't feel that way to me. You know, it doesn't feel the same way to me, because you know, I want all those things too, but I don't get all those things. You know what I'm saying? I get the shot, and this goes for most of whatever. You feel me? Like I don't at this point, you know, as of yesterday, I had a lot of thinking to do. Because there's some things I just don't understand that goes on around in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if the people in my life do it to be assholes to me. I don't know if the people try, you know, if they just want to see me worked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I've been experiencing a lot of wear and tear. You know what I'm saying? Like, really. You know what I mean? There are so many things you could do differently and handle situations so much more differently. And I'm guilty of it myself, by the way. And it's like, I'm at a point where I'm trying to see why in the hell everybody have such a stupid way of doing things, bro. You know what I'm saying? In this harsh terms, but like there's some things that go on, and I just wonder why. You know what I'm saying? Why does this happen? For what reason did this need to happen today? You know what I mean? Like, for real, like I just think like, man, why does that happen? Why did it happen, first of all? And why did it happen the way it happened? You know what I'm saying? And one of the biggest things, the biggest reasons is it be communication. You know what I'm saying? Communication is your best key. It's one of your best keys in life when it comes to people. You know what I mean? Like, and I've dealt with this single-handedly as of late. I've dealt with this, and it's just, this is a perfect time to talk about something, because I've learned. Let's say I've learned a couple things down the road of being in a relationship with a woman who's who's very who's been through a lot. You feel me? And when both people on both sides, if you're in a relationship with someone, right, and it feels disposition at the moment, one of the biggest things that should happen, like around the spot, you know what I'm saying? For me, especially for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, this goes for everybody, including myself, you know. And this is something I've learned. I've learned, you know, from going through the constant heartache of risking an argument, because arguments, depending on what it is and how long it goes on, it wears and tears down the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Walls will get built back up. Hurt will be a occurring word. You know what I'm saying? Disposition, this you know, out of off the same page. Bond is kind of scarred, but not you know, stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, it's imperative that y'all take the moment. I don't care at any time, any day, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If y'all alone and have some time to kill, you it's either you or the other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to tell each other, one or the other. One of y'all have to tell each other, like, you know, let's talk. Let's talk, babe. Let's talk love. Let's talk husband. Let's talk wife. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta pick up the speech. Somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this goes for everybody, including me, right? Including me, because I have trouble doing this as well. So the first thing that should happen is for y'all to open your mouths. You know, one of y'all had to open your mouth, but then you have to also remember the boundaries of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a type of person who takes respect to the trust of level 1000, if you know what I'm saying, there's ways you should approach any situation. You know, don't go cursing, don't go screaming, don't go yelling, don't even slick jaw. You feel me? I did it a couple times. You know, my love did it a couple times, and you know, it doesn't work. It's not right. It's not cool. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, y'all love each other. Y'all gotta figure y'all gotta figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to figure it out, and that's one way not to do it. First of all, you know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what age difference it is. I don't care, y'all. Somebody gotta sit down and be like, babe, let's talk about some things. You know what I'm saying? You know. Second, one of the biggest things that you have to realize is if you have a certain tone with stuff, it portrays a different thing. I'm guilty of it. I'm definitely guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. You feel me? When I talk, my voice carries, and when my voice carries, I get louder. Like, sometimes you know I'm screaming, but my voice get louder, so I have to be aware that person, you know, that the person that I'm in love with, or the person that I'm talking to, that person could probably get the wrong idea about how I'm talking or how I'm feeling about things. So one thing is to control yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you approach the situation you want to be you have to say. You know what I'm saying? You know, tone, posture, voice level, that all that works in effect, because you don't want to give them the wrong idea about how you coming about things, how you feeling about things. You know what I'm saying? That's two. Three is mainly a problem on the men's side. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk about it. Men don't really talk about their emotions because of I guess I ain't gonna say prideful reasons, but it's a role when a man is supposed to provide and be a man. You know, the word man has a lot of oomph to it. The word woman has a lot of oomph to it. So when you're calling yourself a man, or a person is calling you a man, or you're calling yourself a woman, and a person is calling you a woman, that automatically click, like, oh shit, you know, let's see how mature that man or woman is. You know what I'm saying? You're not a boy or girl. You're a man. You're a woman. It's two different. It's the same thing, but two different levels. You know what I'm saying? So be mature. Be vocal. Don't be silent about stuff when you feel like something's wrong. Don't ruin the mood for other people. You know what I'm saying? Don't ruin the mood for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on it myself, most definitely. I'm most definitely guilty of it, because so if something is wrong, sometimes I can be very quiet, and I can be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to ruin the mood, but my quiet does ruin the mood, because everybody knows me as this goofy person who you know, just like to goof off sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So when I get quiet or I get distant, you know what I'm saying, that instantly gives them like, oh well, something's wrong. You know what I mean? And it don't always be the case, but sometimes it does be the case. So if you're a man or a woman, you know what I'm saying, if you're a man or a woman, you know, you remember to take the time to clarify yourself. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, if your friend or your girlfriend or your boyfriend asks you, oh, you know, what's wrong? Tell them what's wrong, or just pull them aside, pull him or her aside, and be like, you know, I'm feeling off. You know, something's wrong with me. You know, tell them that. You know, I'm guilty. I'm very guilty. I do it. You know, a good bit of the time, and it's something I'm gonna start working on. If I want to change myself and be a better man. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be number 4. Number 5. Listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm also guilty. You know, when I feel I guess when I feel attacked, or I feel like you know, some things are being said that really are out of the blue. I get real outlandish. I get real I get real like I get real outcautious. Like I try to, you know what I'm saying, I try to blur the bullshit, what I consider at the time bullshit out, and I try to block it out, but I try to overshadow it. I do, because you know, so that can't really be justified at a point. But the one thing is that it, for me, it happens when I feel like you've gone a little bit too far. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't take a rocket science to listen to someone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you listen, you can hear words. You know, it is kind of something on both parties to you know, like, be, you know, say what you mean, how you mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this goes for me, because I do it. I get it wrong sometimes too. I do, and I'm very guilty of it. When you, one of the biggest things is when you say something, or you try to, you know, you say something, make sure you say it in a way that, in a way that actually isn't harmful. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest things. One of the biggest things I get, but I do too sometimes. I do it sometimes myself. But one of the biggest problems is the way you say things. The way you say it is automatically within. Because that person, if this person is, what the hell are you doing? If this person is listening to you, and you know, this person trying, you know what I'm saying, it's only doable that every time you speak to this person about something crazy, or you want to tell them about something that you may not like, or something like that. It's important for you to come at them like you would want someone to come at you about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect on respect on respect. You know what I mean? That's how it should be handled, because y'all are brothers, sisters, mother, daughter, mother, father, auntie, nephew, niece. You know what I'm saying? Best friend, girlfriend, boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Husband, wife. Like, y'all out of all those things. You know what I'm saying? Watch how you talk to one another. You know what I'm saying? Watch how you talk. I'm guilty of it. I'm raising my hand too, guys. I'm guilty of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of it.
I have a feeling the
You know,
Black Madonna is
and
going to
later on, when I go and speak to the woman I love, then I gotta tell her. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tell her. You know, I gotta apologize for the things I've done this week. You know, I've made her feel less of the queen that she's always been to me. You know, show your, you know, and I guess that'll lead into the next one, which is be respectful. You know, show your love. There's sometimes where I probably could wake up in a bad mood and I text the woman I love because I get in my head that I don't want to ruin her day. But then again, if you don't text, for real, if you don't, then again, what's wrong with these cars? And then again, but if you don't text, I mean, what do you think you're doing? You're not. That doesn't make it any different. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you learned that the hard way. You know what I'm saying? If you know that instantly makes makes the whole thing retarded. Like it makes it. You know what I'm saying? Like you've already got yourself in trouble, basically. You know, so that's another thing. You know, that's another thing. Like you know, you you say, hey, you know, if you give a certain energy, you give it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can be me not giving that energy. You know what I mean? It can be me. You know, and as much as you don't want to admit it, it can be you. It can be you. It can be, and it's hard to admit because sometimes you just feel out of place. You know, one thing my parents taught me, my mother especially, is that women are emotional creatures. You know what I mean? So it will take it will take a long time. Nah, I'm sorry. It will take it'll take more than enough. Everything can be perfect. I'm sorry. Everything can be perfect, and a woman can feel some type of way about something, and her anger can be felt 100 miles away. You know what I'm saying? And that's all right because that was instilled with them. You know, women was equipped with the utmost of inner strength. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't in certain circumstances, things can trigger people. Let's be honest with you. Some of the things that my woman say it can be triggering because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a man, so at one point I see some things differently. Or when I especially me, when I feel that somebody isn't is only looking at one aspect of something, I feel it's an opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's be honest with you. Like, we've all been on Facebook, and we've all been to a point where somebody had hold on, whatever thing. Well, been at a point where somebody has you're sliding down your little wall, and you're seeing just that one post that you find infuriating because at this point, like nobody's trying to see a bigger picture and shit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're gonna have something to say. Of course, you're gonna say something because when I see stuff, and I instantly know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Not everything's like that, but if you sit down and analyze some shit, you dig stuff, and if you've been through enough stuff, you know stuff. You know what I'm saying? When people are mentioning, it's triggering especially as a black man. You know what I'm saying? It's triggering because I'm not gonna make this about no single-handed stuff. This is just an example of what I mean about how things are. Excuse me for Nicole. I need to use this as an example because this is I'm going to tell you what not to do. One of the biggest things is when you have an opinion about something, it's cool to speak your opinion on both sides for everybody. You know, it's cool. It's cool. You know, some of y'all have some really outlandish opinions because, you know, it's just you. You know what I'm saying? that's I don't really say, I don't really think saying F you or F it or F this or BS that. It's not really an opinion, it's just you being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? So let's get the hell out of the way. One of the biggest things that that get me is that get me is like, I don't. If you may not like something they say, you know what I'm saying, and this goes for both parties. This goes for both y'all because but men and women, both y'all can be some annoying. Y'all can be some a-holes to each other. You know what I'm saying? No matter what type of relationship you are, y'all both can be a-holes to one another. That is the God most truth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can be, and you know what I'm saying? Just because y'all have y'all differences in opinions, don't mean that it has to intertwine in y'all relationship. You know what I'm saying? Abortions on a lot of time is something that a good bit of the women feel they need. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I feel that in different words, I hate when a lot of women say that, oh, it's your body and this shit. When it comes to a baby, you know what I'm saying? A baby, it takes two to make a baby. You feel me? And when it's different, it's a difference. I don't find it really something cool to celebrate. Having being able to have an abortion. It's not really anything you should celebrate. It's not, because it's not something that's of keen eyes for most men. Like myself, But let's not make this to a debate, because you have your opinion, of course. I have my opinion. Cool. I respect your opinion. I expect you to respect mine. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But in different circumstances, and a lot of y'all know why I say different, because there are different situations that cause for different outcomes. You know what I'm saying? And that's all right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what other situations I'm talking about. There's be some times where it's the woman's fault, and there's be times where it's the man's fault. Now, a lot of you men need to get y'all asses right, because some of y'all dudes don't know how to keep y'all hands to yourself, which is one of the biggest reasons of why abortions are even a thing. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you wouldn't want a woman to say that, because at the end of the day, women are somewhat built to be petty. You know what I'm saying? Then I feel like that's in every woman's DNA. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they are just built to be petty, so they can get there. They feel like when they want, because let's be honest with y'all, a lot of women, whether they say they don't or not, they feel, they like to be right about things. They do. That's been imperative in any relationship. You know what I'm saying? And it's fine. That's all right. You know what I mean? It's a good thing that you're right. If you're a smart woman, you know what to do in situations. Of course, a man would want you to be there, but let's be hypothetical for a moment here. If a man is always, if you're a woman who always are saying the man that you're with, you know what I'm saying, and that man agrees with you, you know me, you know what I'm saying, you know that nothing I do, that if you know that man, and if that man's there, and he's trying his best for you, you know what I'm saying, be there for him. Just be there for him. You know what I mean? Like that's all you. You know what I'm saying? That's a love. That's a bond that's growing there. And one of the best ways to keep it is to keep the love flowing. You know what I'm saying? Don't separate. This is something me and my woman have that we have in common.
And if you're the type of man who knows his woman like he
don't
says,
separate from
then
each other.
you should
Don't
be
get
doing the
discouraged,
same
because You know that there's going to have problems, and this is something she's taught me. This is something she's taught me. There's going to be problems. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's either going to make you stronger or it's going to break you. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's going to go. You know what I mean? There's some things that you may not there's some things that you may not want to hear or you may not want to do at the time, but then there is at that time you just have to do it before, and especially if it's going to save your relationship. That, you know what I'm saying, you have to. It's all right to. You know what I'm saying? Say sorry when says do. Now for you women, there's a part when your man tells you that that it is. I'm sorry. I'll read that comment. I'll read that comment here in a second. I'm sorry. When your man tells you that he doesn't understand what he's done wrong, or or he tells you that I feel like it's a misunderstanding, hear him out. Hear him out. That's another thing. When you know, I know a lot of y'all women, y'all like to express y'all feelings through you know, emotion, and that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, but you know, the best way to show that you're understanding, and this could go for both parties as well. The best way that you can see that you're listening is to just be quiet for a second. You feel me? I'm guilty of it. I'm very guilty of it. Yes, I am. I do it. And you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I can feel attacked and I just go off. You know what I mean? And that's something that I need to work on. You know what I mean? And that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? That's understandable. I need to work on that. You know, there's certain ways you talk to the woman that you love. I often kind of zone out sometimes when I'm like, you know, when my woman tells me like, don't talk to her like she's another girl on the streets. I'm like, what does she mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? What does she mean? Like, you know? And then I'm there like I look at the stuff I text her. I recite the stuff in my head. I just told him like, did I really just, you know what I'm saying? Is that talking to her? Like, no. I'm like, no, I'm not talking to you like that. No, I'm just, you know, I'm trying to give it to you straight because if let's be real, you know, if you're a certain type of woman, that is something that I feel like you would appreciate. You know what I mean? To be straight up, I don't want to be around the bush just no more than you do. You know what I mean? But y'all have to be mindful that why take a hostile approach to stuff, man? You know, not everything is earning of a hostile reason. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If the word misunderstanding is being tossed around, heave it, ladies and gentlemen. You feel me, ladies and gentlemen, both of y'all. You know, heave it, dog, because it can save time and it can save effort of, oh well, you know, what do you mean? What do you mean? Why do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's my fault, then I sometimes have hard listening. I don't listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm hard headed sometimes. You know what I mean? That much is true about me. I can be hard headed sometimes because I feel like I'm attacked. I'm attacked, and I'm already in the funk. They're not getting to that funk. You know what I mean? So listen. You know, listen to each other. You know what I'm saying? If it's a misunderstanding, you know, don't let it affect the love y'all got for one another. Whether y'all girlfriend, boyfriend, best friend, family. You know what I'm saying? Even teachers and students. You know what I'm saying? Don't let stuff ruin your relationship because it's a misunderstanding and it's something someone said. You know what I'm saying? Because I do that a lot. You know what I'm saying? I can understand my woman is aggressive. She can be very aggressive sometimes because when she has a valid point, you know, you want to get that point across, and it's like, no, that's understandable. You know, cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't always be like, oh, you know, it's cool in the situation is given, because I feel like it once it starts foul, it gets foul, and that's something that you can work on. That needs to be worked on with a lot of especially our generation of love, because as soon as something else, as soon as something that someone doesn't like is mentioned, the 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 hand, like the divide instantly grows, and the shields get put back up, and it's like, oh well, okay. So and I'm gonna give y'all some. I already know. I'm gonna give y'all some examples of what I mean by that. Like, y'all know, every last one of y'all know, is either from when you know, like, even if you've in towards me, if you know me, you know what I'm saying. There is something about when y'all starts to separate and shields go back up that is very frustrating. You know what I'm saying? That goes for both parties, because I know she feel it like I feel it. You know what I'm saying? It's frustrating. You know what I'm saying? It is very frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Because parts of it is that you know what I'm saying, y'all start to change up y'all talking, y'all start to uh take longer to text one another. You know what I'm saying? You find other shit to do to stay distracted. You try to pull out, pull away. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. It's stuff like that needs to stop, because it doesn't get your relationship anywhere. It does not. It never will. It never will. All it does is create more misunderstandings and create more fuss that will probably make you or break you later. You know what I'm saying? That is imperative. That is imperative. That is something y'all need to think about when it's time to move. You know what I mean? Oh shoot! Hold up. Oh boy. Hold on. Hold on. You just gotta sit back and fire it up, bro. Yeah, it ain't nothing you can do. I see you. Yeah, and I agree. I agree with you, Nicole. I do. I agree with you. There are. Did I not mention that in the last thing I said? Remember. This is for both parties. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all know I'm guilty of a lot of things. Nicole's gonna tell you. Next folks gonna tell y'all I'm guilty of a lot of things. But this is the clear up. You know what I'm saying? This is the clear up right here. This is where a man like me realizing his mistakes, and this is where you try to get things back on the road. You know what I mean? Things won't stay bad forever. You know what I mean? They cannot. They will not. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're as long as you're trying, there will be things that you have to go through. Both parties know. Both parties know there will be things that you have to go through, man. It's gonna have to happen, man. And it's gonna test your relationship, dog. It really is. But it's up to you. It's up to y'all two, man. It's up to y'all two. Are y'all gonna keep letting it divide y'all, or are y'all gonna get it? You know, y'all gonna get up. You know, say what you gotta say. Get through what you gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Because men, put your pitchforks down. Wave your white flags. And women, put your pitchforks down, wave your white flag. Me in the middle. You know what I mean? As of last night, one of the biggest things I've realized is that, it don't have to be this way. You know what I'm saying? I made a terrible error. The person I once was isn't dead. They're not dead. They're not gone. No, they're just inside, waiting to be unleashed. To further better yourself. And it's gonna be hard to find that goal. It's gonna be hard to find it, man. It's gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna make mistakes, whether it's insanity or not. You're gonna keep making mistakes, but but it's it's a bad thing when you keep making the same bad mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Some things you know not to do and you do it anyway. That has to stop. You know what I'm saying? Some things you gotta get better with. You know what I'm saying? If she's trying, you give her that acknowledgement that you know she's trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm very guilty of not doing that, and that's something I gotta make up. I gotta make it up. You know what I'm saying? For every era ever, you have to give 10. You have to give 10 more percent back. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know the woman that you are with don't deserve how you're treating her, even if you don't know how far you pushed it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you feel like it's gotten too far, or even if you feel like it's gotten to the beginning, you know what I'm saying? You should step up. You know what I'm saying? Step up, be a man, admit to your mistakes, and you know what I'm saying, and try your best to fix them. You know what I'm saying? Try. You know what I'm saying? Because if she ain't say the words, "I'm done with you, I'm walking away." If you haven't said the words, "I'm done with you, I'm walking away," then don't assume. Don't assume. Don't fall down. Don't get neglectful. You're gonna feel hurt. You know what I mean? In some things, man, you're going to. I rather if I me personally, some if she tell like me I sometimes when she say, "Oh well, let's talk," you know what I'm saying, I was like, you know what I'm saying, if it's hurtful, I really don't want to hear right now, you know what I'm saying, because it's the last thing I would want. But then again, you have to think about it, like, you're gonna need to hear it. You're gonna need to hear it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And for ladies, it's about how you approach the man where the man is due. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between boys and men. Y'all know, y'all ladies, it's one of y'all best, y'all favorite models. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. If you know that, you feel me? You know how to talk to the man that you're with. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some things I feel like that could be done a lot better from y'all point too. You know what I'm saying? But I know y'all feel the same way about us. You know, so then that's all right, because there will always be a chance to better yourself. You feel me? There's always gonna be a chance. You know what I mean? To better yourself for the person next to you. And it's okay to figure out stuff late in the game. No matter how long y'all been together, if you find out something new, that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, every day, there's goods and bads, right? If you to arguing with your woman, the bad part is it can be a love dampener. It could be a shield, a barrier put up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know what I mean, like, you know what I'm saying. A lot of women have shells, and you know what I'm saying. And let's say it like this then. Women are they're the pearls inside the clams, dog. And and the best way I can put it, while sounding really amateurish, is if the more the better you treat that pearl and that you know what I'm saying, that shell and that pearl, the better you treat the pearl, the more that opens. You know what I'm saying? That wall, that shell opens. You know what I'm saying? The more you do, the more that happens, the better. You know what I'm saying? The more it opens, the more it feels right. You know what I mean? But then as soon as you start letting everything else affect the person you are and affect the man you are, that shell slowly starts to close. because in a way she gets, she gets scared. You know, it, men, and I'm talking just directly to y'all about this, because women can't really necessarily do this to men. You know what I'm saying? Like, men, there's certain like trust. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the man's side, it's a little bit more than a providing thing too. You know what I'm saying? You have to know, like, when it's time to be assertive, as far as, saying I'm sorry, saying, that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Even if I guess you realizing that even if she yelling at you, you know what I'm saying, you ask her, stop yelling. Don't yell at me. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know what I'm saying? I take your heart very seriously, so of course I'm gonna take your words just as seriously. You know what I mean? Think about it like that as well. Sometimes I don't make that clear enough, but you know what I'm saying? I never put my hands on a woman. I guess in certain circumstances, when a woman is trying to beat you up, you know what I'm saying? You push her off. Me, I just push her off because I refuse to hit a woman. You know what I'm saying? My arms are long enough for me to hold her off. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to hit her. You know what I mean? I'll never hit a woman because I'll never hit my mother. You know what I'm saying? I will never call my mother the B word. I never do any of that stuff. No. You know what I'm saying? The last thing you should want, men, is for a woman to fear you. You know what I'm saying? That is not how you do things. You know what I mean? And when she says the word, she don't recognize you, that is troublesome. That is bad. That is very bad. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And I know hearing those words are gonna hurt you probably more than she's hurt. You know what I'm saying? It is, because here the whole time you feel like you're doing everything right, and it's like, oh, it's gonna turn out good, and it's just not, because you're kind of overdoing everything. It's not your fault, just your fault. It's not just your fault. It's both parties' fault. But there's a part where you have to realize that a woman, no matter how strong she is, she's still fragile. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how hard she acts on the outside, inside hitting the right spots, you know what I'm saying? Only you probably will be given that key to make her feel and make her act a certain way. You know what I'm saying? That only she can act around you. You know what I mean? So be more aware and assertive. I gotta work on it. I have to work on it. You know what I'm saying? I have to work on it. As a man, I have to. Because you love this woman and y'all want to be together for the rest of your life, right? You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's certain situations where you just can't put up with it. But same with you women. I don't really condone. I'm not gonna say I don't condone cheating. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you whether you want to give him or her a second chance, but I don't condone cheating. In those cases, that's where things get bad. I know my faults as a man. You know what I'm saying? I know it. You know what I'm saying? I know the things that I can do. I know the things that can really put my woman in a bad spot. And I have to be the one to bring it up, and I have to be the one to shoot down. You know what I'm saying? Why wait to hear from the person you love when you know what's wrong and you could fix it? You know what I'm saying? Don't be too late to do it. It will get you in trouble. It will get you in trouble if you're too late to do it. You know what I'm saying? If something's wrong, it's on you. Man up and own up. Hold yourself accountable and be responsible. That's what you got. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. It gets really hard, of having things change. Like I said, change is relentless, but that doesn't mean it can't be beautiful. Now, it's up to y'all. You know what I'm saying? You lose everything you built up, man. Everything. The promises, the love, the unconditional love, everything for fights. You try to fix it, or you let it go and it becomes a memory, a past memory that you wish you would never let go. You know what I'm saying? It's on both of you. You know what I'm saying? So in certain situations, it's just on both of you. You know what I'm saying? As a man, it's time to own up. It's time to do better. It's time to be better. It's time to feel better. You know what I'm saying? You know, your life. Don't compare your life to nobody else's. You know, your life is your life. You know what I mean? If it's hard, you know, better times will come. If you have better times, know that hard times will come. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you're far away from the person you love, you can't be able to hug them. Be there, do your best to be there, to let them know that you love them, to let them know that you're there. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you can't slow down and show less energy and say that I love you. You know what I'm saying? You can't. That's annoying to everybody. You know what I mean? I am guilty of it. You know, I am very guilty of it, and I will fix that myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop waiting till the woman tells you that you do this too much, you do that too much. Obviously, at this point, you know you should know your faults, and of course, you women, if you expect a little bit more from us men, we expect some more from you. You feel me? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's true. That's real equality right there. You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's real right there. Like, you know what I mean? Not people getting other stuff that you don't have. You know what I mean? Not anyone judging anyone else. Although Russell Westbrook, bro. Hey, the way y'all look, y'all don't go around wearing dresses, please. Don't go around wearing men. Don't go around wearing dresses. I beg of y'all, don't do it, bro. Please, bro. I can't look at Russell Westbrook the same no more, dog. You just look so. No, just don't look. Like, there's a lot of things that you and her could be sad about, but there's one thing. The roles. Don't switch the damn roles, please, man. Don't let the man wear the dress and let the woman wear those pants, bro. It should be, you know, the other way around, bro. Jesus Christ, y'all gonna even wear pants and skirts, bro. But no, don't be no man wearing no damn skirt, bro. No. That's different. No, that's different. You know what I'm saying? And it's both y'all fault. It's both y'all fault. You know what I'm saying? And both of y'all have to get it together. You know. And how do you start building back up is to plan out, to start you know, making up for lost time. You know what I'm saying? To be there more, to ask more questions, to be more understanding. You know what I mean? Those are all things that each of y'all could do better for one another. You know what I mean? And you know, I have to be better. To be more specific, I have to communicate better. I have to be more understanding. I have to listen a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? I have to, you know, I have to open up some more. You know what I mean? And so she knows that she's not the only one trying to give her complete and other. Those are things I have to work on as a man of my word. They will be worked on too, because I'm in anything. I will not be another man who's just there, you know, who's just there for a face and for a body, and because he's black and he's strong, he plays football, or he has a lot of money. I'm not gonna be that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the man who stands up for the word, for his word. You feel me? If I tell you something that you know it's gonna happen, that's the type of man I am trying to be. You know, and that starts. And if you're in a relationship, that starts there. You know what I mean? If you tell a woman, I promise that I'll always be here. I promise I love you. I'll love you for the rest of your life. If you promise that woman that, you will ditch your pride, and throw away the fumes and discard the anger, and you will go to her, and you don't have to kiss up. You know, let her know that I'm gonna do better. Not necessarily just because of you, for us and for myself. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to be a better man for yourself as well. You want to provide for yourself as well. You want to take care of yourself as well, because you know, if you don't have nobody right now, the one day you're gonna walk past and there's gonna be a woman to stare at you, and you probably gonna stare back at her, and y'all gonna make eye contact. Y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying? And that's how stuff is gonna begin. You know what I'm saying? So you wanna not only provide for yourself, but provide for her. You know what I'm saying? You wanna look good, you wanna feel good, right? You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your mental health, and take care of her. You know what I'm saying? It can be for her too. You know what I'm saying? No one said that you ladies have to sit back and, you know what I'm saying? But under certain circumstances, that if you give a woman a child and she warms up and she has that child, and she makes a thing to, while you're at work, pick up the children, and you know, take care of them. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, then men don't force nothing else on them. Don't force nothing else on them. I'm 23 years old. I have not been married yet, but I'm in love with a woman very much. You know what I'm saying? I know this, and I know that. That's common sense, y'all. Don't be that one. Don't be that guy who's about 50-50. That is the 50-50, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If that's 50-50, you know what I'm saying? If you're working, taking care of the bills, and she's working and taking care of the children, hell, them children mean more than your job. You feel me? So what that say? You know what I'm saying? Those children are being raised right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture. The 50-50 isn't just money. The 50-50 is her doing her job as a woman and as a mother and as, you know what I'm saying, as a wife. You know what I mean? And if she has your child and she's taking care of that child like she's supposed to, and you're working and you're complaining to her about work and money, you know what I'm saying? That is bullshit to me. That's bullshit. That's the part that's bullshit, because she's doing her half, right? That's fair. Well, that's what we talk about. You know what I'm saying? You know, now if she wants to work and, you know, stuff like that, then she gives her that 50-50. She decided to make the 50-50 that like that. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? But then again, for ladies, if you're the type of woman who feels like a man should take care of every little thing, then stop. That's the wrong attitude. That is not 50-50. That's 100-0 right there. You feel me? That's basically, you know what I'm saying? Because this man is buying you clothes. He's getting your nails done. He's getting your hair done. You feel me? You're not working, and you don't have children. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the part where you are out. You know what I'm saying? And even if so, there's a certain tone you take when you go about. Think about it this way, ladies. Think about it this way. If you come at your man and saying that, I'm kind of, if you're 9 times out of 10, depending on how you act, all right, a lot of men will say, you don't have to do this, you don't have to work, I got you, babies. You know what I'm saying? That's depending on what tone you have with them. That is, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all notice this. A lot of y'all notice it. A man's tone is changed. It's not just an option or opinion. A man's tone is changed. The changes is when you show that you're deserving of. You feel me? Granted, and you could be ignorant and say, well, why should I have to show a man this and that if you were just some type of feminist or something? But think about it this way: if we men have to bow down, not bow down, but if we men have to propose to y'all, what makes y'all? What do you think that we want in return? In return, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? All you have to do is, for me, for me, you know what I'm saying. I'm one of those men. If you're a woman with a good tone and heart, you know what I'm saying, a good heart and soul, you know what I'm saying, you will, depending on your tone towards me, that's the type of vibe you give me. And it's like, oh well, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to work, you don't have to do this, baby. Just sit home, you know what I'm saying, you stay here and I'll handle what I need to handle. Now, granted, if I say, you know, when your man says, oh well, you know, I kinda need some help, then, you know, help him out. That's alright. You know what I'm saying? That's alright. That's alright. Guys think that's guys think that's an automatic weakness. Guys, chill out. Chill out. There's nothing wrong with asking help from a woman. There's nothing wrong with it. There is overdoing it though, of course. There's always overdoing it. Look at the Wade. He's a perfect example of what overdoing it is. You could be loyal, you could be loving, you could be, I guess you could say, kind of submissive towards your woman, but there's a limit now. You know what I'm saying? You don't go overboard. You know what I'm saying? You still a man. And you still are branded with the stigma of provider. You know what I'm saying? That is your duty as a man, and that is expected because there's, you know what I'm saying? My dad has always provided for my mother. You know what I'm saying? And my dad, you know, I don't know if he ever had to ask something for my mother's help. Probably so, who knows? But I'm pretty sure he didn't let his pride say, fuck, F this, man. I don't like the woman. No. Stop letting your pride get in the way, bro. You know what I'm saying? If she wants to carry a bag or two inside the house, let her do it. She's a woman. She's a grown woman. It's okay. It's alright. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's nothing wrong with being, you know, like, you know, over, it's nothing wrong over providing. I think, you know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all take it wrong and be like, oh, well, you know, obsession and variety are two different words, bruh. Just let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a, okay, let's be honest with you. Like, in the words of speaking of love, I'm drunk with love. I'm very obsessed with the woman I'm with. I'm obsessed with her. I think about her entirely too much. And it is. I'm obsessed with her. I hate when she doesn't talk to me. I hate when she doesn't call me baby. I hate when she don't tell me she loves me. I hate when she just tells me goodnight. I hate that. I hate it all. I hate when she tells me okay, I can't, or just K, or, you know what I'm saying, just deal. I hate it because I want this woman to be happy. You know what I'm saying? And as of late, I haven't been doing my job to deserve her, deserve that happiness. You know what I'm saying? And that is my fault. That is definitely my fault. That is my fault. And later on, when I talk to her, I will sit down and listen to her. You know what I mean? Every little word, even if it does hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she needs that clarification. She needs that opening. She needs to, you know what I'm saying? Needs to get off her chest. You know what I'm saying? She needs to get off her chest. And if it says I'm the cause of it, you gotta take it like a man, dog. Just take it like a man. You know? Take it like a man. You know, sit there and take it, bro. Let her unload. Because that's how you save your relationship, man. That's how you save your bond. You know, my dad, my dad, sometimes when he know you wrong, he takes it, man. He takes it because he know you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Look, I hate being wrong, but at the same time, I'm not that sort of a loser to know, to be so arrogant to the point of, like, even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Because I'm not. Even if I'm a parent, my kid tells me that I'm doing something wrong, I'm gonna do my best to change it, especially if I know I did wrong. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's not about what position of life you're in. You feel me? You know, if my kid, when I have children, I want the best lives for them. I want them to be tougher. I want them to know how to be tough. I want them to know how to be kind. You know what I'm saying? And sweet to the people, to the nice people, and how to watch out for people that are snakes. You know what I'm saying? And in order for you to do that, is to follow by the stuff you preach. You know what I mean? I talk good sometimes, but I don't always back up my talk. You feel me? So that's gonna be imperative for me, is to back up for everything I talk about. Cause I'm giving y'all, I'm giving y'all the fucking pointers right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm giving y'all all I got right now. I'll be honest. You know what I'm saying? So, as everything as I say, I'm talking to myself as well. Like, I gotta do better. I mean, I gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be better. I gotta be a better man. I gotta be a better provider for myself, as well as her. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be ready, because life is finna get a lot more. It's finna expand in my case. You know what I mean? Finna get my own place. You know, finna start trying for football teams. Finna trying to figure out a way to get that meal bag. You know, so it starts here, bro. It gotta start here. You know, you can't wait until it's too late to be better, to show better. You know what I'm saying? I know I've been an idiot lately. You know what I mean? You know, but I guess part of me was waiting for her to say the same thing, because she has as well. You feel me? And I feel like both of us needs to put aside our pride. You know what I mean? And get in and work on our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because the plan is in motion, bro. The plan been in motion, bro. The plan on to get into a better life, living better things. And Nicole, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what plans I mean when I say, say that. You know what I'm saying? Plans are in motion to come together all at once and fight for something that we both want. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to let this stop us. I refuse to let this stop us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna let my bad attitude or my immaturities or my faults be a downfall. You know what I mean? It will not be a downfall in this. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I know you won't let it be that way. Same with you. I know that you want your feelings, or not feelings, but the way your faults to get in the way of our relationship. You are not the architect of my pain. You know what I'm saying? You don't hurt me like you think you do. You don't even make me sad a fraction of what you think you do. You feel me? You don't even get that far. You know what I'm saying? You ruffle my feathers. You know, you could be an asshole sometimes. But that's all right. That's all right, because I get all of you. You know what I'm saying? There may not be things that you do that I don't like. But I will never hurt you or blame you for any of that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. To say the least, men saying I'm sorry is a powerful thing. Saying, apologizing for what you've done is a powerful thing. Depending on the matter it is. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of the reasons I've been a jerk lately. For a lot of weird reasons, I've been a jerk. And, I gotta apologize to myself, and I gotta apologize to her, because I know I can shine better. I know I can be better. So I will be better. You feel me? That has been the goal for 6 years, and I'm just now trying harder than I ever tried before, because you want something, you protect it, right? And so it's like, don't forget yourself. Don't forget the person you are. Don't forget the person, you know what I'm saying, that you were meant to be. Be the best person. And I haven't been my best person in a long time. I always told myself and told people, well, the person you knew was dead. And I sit there and I'm sorry, I lied to y'all. I'm lying to y'all, because I know it. In the moment I'm heated, and which I want to work on too, is high head. Sometimes a high head. I jump to conclusions. I can be very I can misunderstand things, and I get attacked without hearing it out. You know, that's something I need to work on. You know what I mean? That's another thing I'm guilty of. You know, but the one thing, the one thing, my biggest, you know, goal and plan today is take responsibility. You know, be responsible. Take responsibility for your actions. You know, man, be accountable, and you know, and know when you're wrong. Know when it's enough is enough, and you just have to lay down your weapons. You know, one of the craziest things about that, and this is kind of gonna be the last thing. I say that I talk about that, and you know, when I talk about being accountable and laying down your weapons, you know what I'm saying, I instantly think about that about Black Panther. And you know, a lot of us black sisters and our white brothers and sisters have watched Black Panther. And one of the parts that I liked, surprisingly, because a lot of women will call me sexist, and it's like, no, I'm not sexist. I just have, you know, because men and women think so differently about things. For us men, women things can be simple, but for us, from the other perspective, it's not that simple. You know what I'm saying? It's just the truth is, it's just not that simple for them. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be understanding about it. One of the parts that stand out to me the most, you know, is when Okoye and I forget his name. I forget his name. The other guy who plays in the Black Messiah, or I forget the name of the movie. It was a really good movie. But you know, he bows down to her, and he asked her, you know, you kill me, my love? And you'd be like, she was like, for Wakanda, without question. You know what I'm saying? Granted, it was a different, or it was different in different terms. You know what I'm saying? She was, you know, but you know, a woman who respects not herself and her culture, and protects her territory, I say, is a good thing. So that was an amazing scene to me. That was a beautiful scene to me, because I was like, this is the time where, if you know, because he was wrong. This is a time where you know she was wrong, and he had to surrender. You know what I'm saying? Because not only the person that's in front of you, that you love her, but you have no reason to be the person to doing things you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he somewhat had a reason, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He followed anybody who killed the person, the architect of his pain, which was Claw. And when Killmonger killed him, he became Lord to Killmonger. You know what I'm saying? And you can ignore your instincts, man. You can't. It's not hard as you think. Bros before hoes is a saying that was made by a bunch of junkies who were having a party, and they couldn't find no women. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. You know, hoes before bros, females before, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Same with that. You know what I'm saying? There is no such thing. You know what I'm saying? God first. Family comes second. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your wife and kids come third. You know what I mean? And it's you coming at a place, it really, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different because you it's different because you have to remember that oh shoot, why did I come over here? You have to remember that, girl, in order to take care of others, you have to take care of yourself. You know, some of you, I can understand that right now. It's not. You feel like it's not capable to better yourself and get out the hole you are. I can tell y'all right now, there's a bunch of people who nowadays still don't know that they've helped me in some way, shape, or form. Because I didn't want them to know. You know what I'm saying? Because I was obsessed with my own security. But that isn't the guy I am before. Now, you know what I'm saying? If they were in front of my face, I'd tell them, thank you for what you did for me. And I'd be specific. With, you know, whether it was helping tie a shoe. You know, y'all know something crazy? A lot of people, they tie their shoes, you know, I guess you would say a normal way. I don't tie my shoes normally. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, they take a loop and then they tie around the loop and, you know, do it. Still don't know how to tie my shoe like that. I double loop it and then tie it. Y'all know that? I learned differently. Yeah, I learned differently because I didn't even, I didn't, like a lot of y'all learn how to ride bikes, right? Well, I didn't even know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know like do it right. You know what I'm saying? I would come like those when back in the day when you had those little BMX bikes you still had to stop with the pedal with the pads. I used to and my mom, she kept on trying to teach me how to use the handbrake instead of the pad brakes because that's normally how it works, so it won't break the bike, wear the bike out. You know what I'm saying? And when for some reason every time you use the pedals to brake, you know, the chain will come loose for some reason, especially when the little shield holster is off. So I used to use the damn things anyway and jump off the bike because I used to be just that leg as when I was a kid. And it took all day for my mother to teach me how to break that bad habit. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a few times. No, I ain't gonna say it's gonna take more than a few times to get it right. And I'm at the point where it's beyond more than a few. It's getting to the end factor, like whether I'm learning something that it's gonna stay with me for the rest of my life. So it could go the same for my relationship. You know what I'm saying? It goes the same for that because you can't keep doing something and expect it to go right. That is the definition of insanity. Keep doing something over and over and getting the same results. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's good. That's something that she taught me, and I take that and as I'm maturing right before y'all eyes, I'm taking that into perspective. You can't keep doing the same thing. You can't keep coming at the same way expecting it to change. That is not, you know what I'm saying? It's impossible. So let's change it. Let's change it together, right? So that's my piece for today. You know what I mean? That's something I you know, I had, you know, God was just thinking about all day as I was moving furniture. I was thinking like I need that woman, bro. I really do. And if something would happen to the relationship that I built with her, it'd be such a waste, man. It would be. You know what I mean? I don't like acting like I don't care because truthfully I do. But you know, as a person like me, if I say, you know, how you doing, baby, and I get high, you know what I'm saying? It instantly puts me in the worst mood ever because it's not how things used to are. You know, I'm not gonna say things changed. No, no. I'm gonna say that things have an opportunity to be better. You know what I mean? Let's change it together. Let's change it. If things change, in your case, then change it for the better now. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to do whatever it takes now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I mature week by fucking week. You know what I mean? I learn new things every damn day. But you know, it takes a true person, not just a man or a woman. You know, well, not just a man, but a woman too. It takes a true person to realize their mistake and try to act on it. You know what I'm saying? And this is me realizing that I've done something terribly wrong, and that is you know a multitude of like miniature things. I'm not gonna go into detail because you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I don't wanna, I like throwing things out of context. So yeah, you know, this is me like, man, like, y'all, I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. I'm not perfect. I'm not any of that stuff. I'm quite the opposite. But what makes me worth more than any man who has more than I do, it's the fact I'm willing to make my life, you know, I'm willing to try to make my life worth it, you know, from here on out. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say I single-handedly defeated depression, because honestly it still gets to me, but you can't lie that when you pray and you go to one, and you know, I got so many things around me, you know, I pray for every day. I do. You know, I got, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody have everything I do. You know, people have it worse than I do. Some people wish that they had my spot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but y'all, it's not. It's all right to talk about your life. It's not. It's not a bad thing. It's not something. You know, it's all right to talk about your life. It's all right to talk about you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But you know, make sure that when you're talking about you, you know, don't make it seem like you can't change it, because you can change it. You can. You know what I mean? Maybe not at the moment, not the second. Maybe it seemed hopeless. Maybe every day something bad happens. Maybe something traumatizing happens to you. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee y'all that y'all overlooking something. There is somebody there for you. You just gotta know how to approach them. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody looking at you, telling you that, you know, I'm not gonna leave you. You know what I mean? There's somebody there. There is somebody there that's saying that I'm not gonna leave you. Don't overlook them. Don't overlook them. You know what I mean? And if you are that person that's saying those kind of words, don't betray her. Don't betray her or him. You know what I mean? If you say you're gonna stay, if you promise me you're gonna stay, then stay. You know, if I promise you I'm gonna stay, then I gotta stay. You know, I say got to because that's the promise I made to you. You know what I mean? So enough with the bullcrap. It's gonna be the holidays, y'all. You know, and y'all should have the best holiday. You know, y'all should make it a good holiday. Y'all should make it a good time. Y'all should be ready. You know what I'm saying? Be ready to have mouths full of candy. You know what I'm saying? People tummies full, and you know, a good time this next couple months. You know what I'm saying? Just get ready. You know what I mean? You know, we don't know if we're gonna be here next year, or hell tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So look at the person that you care about. Any number, I don't care who. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who. I don't care how many. Look at them people and tell them you love them. You know what I'm saying? Look at them. You know, because something bad can happen, and you can never see that person again. You know, you can argue with your parents, you can argue with your lover, you can argue with your brother and sister, but something bad happens, you will hurt so much worse, because you gonna know that's the last thing I told that person. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking about just yourself for once, man. Think about everybody that told you they loved you every day. And if you love a person, anybody, towards anybody, for any party, if you love a person, let them know every day. You know what I'm saying? Stop feeling neglected. Stop feeling hurt because that's not the case. No, that's the devil. That's the demons trying to tell you that that it's like that. No, no, y'all. Everybody, y'all can do better. Y'all can be better. Y'all are better than y'all think y'all are. You feel me? So make that a goal today. You know what I'm saying? Make that a goal for when you wake up in the mornings. You know what I'm saying? Tell a person that you love a lot that you love them, and pray with them, and let them know that you're there. Let them know. Let them know. Please let them know. All right. So thank y'all. Thank y'all for listening, and thanks for the people who will listen. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like and subscribe, support the nation, and let's hope that things work out how it should work out. You know what I mean? I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? I hope everyone's having a spectacular day. I hope everyone is feeling good. Prayers for anybody who's affected by the hurricane, this past week. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all, if y'all see somebody who in need, help them. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all doing something productive every day. Make sure y'all trying to make yourselves happy every day. Y'all stay prayed up, stay loved up, and until next time, until next time. Hopefully the next time everybody will be together again. I hope.